Just recently, the Boston school system has approved condom availability in the city's public school system. So whose place is it to tell us to study abstinence or not to obtain in sexual activity? Good afternoon, I'm Priscilla Gonzales, and I'm here to persuade you that all public high schools should distribute condoms. In my speech, I will discuss that the distribution of condoms in all public high schools is not promoting sexual activity. It will prevent unwanted pregnancies, the spread of sexually transmitted diseases, and increases sex education. To start off, I will discuss that the distribution of condoms will prevent unwanted pregnancies. Teen pregnancy is common amongst teenagers under the age of 20. According to Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, in 2011, 329,797 babies were born to women aged 15 to 19 years old. The condom is considered one of the main contraceptives that is used to prevent these unwanted pregnancies. So why not have condoms available in the surrounding where teenagers are most comfortable at? In my city, I'm from Burlington, New Jersey. There's a school by my house called Rancocas Valley Regional High School. That high school has a daycare center, primarily because of the teen pregnancy rates are increasing. So in order to decrease these pregnancy rates, these high schools should promote and enforce the distribution of condoms in their public school system. Next, I will discuss that it will prevent the spread of sexually transmitted diseases. Society needs to face reality that teens are engaging in unwanted and unprotected sex because of lack of availability of protection, and which will increase the transmission of sexually transmitted diseases. So why not have them available in order to reduce those infection rates? According to HHS.org, adolescents aged 15 to 24 account for nearly half of the new cases of 20 million new cases of STDs. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the movie on Lifetime, She's Too Young. A young lady encountered gonorrhea. She was asked to list the multiple sex partners she has had. The young lady listed at least 19 or more sexual partners that she had, all of which contracted gonorrhea. Those 19 of them also had to release those sexual partners as well, and the whole school had to get tested. In order to decrease that epidemic in the public high school system, the enforcement of the distribution of condoms in the public school systems should really be enforced in order to decrease those STD rates. Next, I will discuss the opposing view of the distribution of condoms in the public school system. Due to the fact that the distribution of condoms is a very controversial issue in the United States, people think that it promotes sexual activity, when it clearly isn't. It's encouraging safe sex. These teens are quite capable of making their own decisions, even good decisions. They just need to be better informed of the contraceptives that are being available, and even the methods in order to decrease diseases that are being spread amongst adolescents today. Amongst almost 50% of teenagers encounter sexual activity. So regardless if, we were teens once in middle school and high school, regardless of what our parents, our teachers enforced to us, we will do it regardless. So these teens are going to have sex regardless. So if you know the teens are having sex in the high school premises, then why not distribute the condoms? Because as the school board and as the teachers in the school, your job is to protect those students and to avoid any issues amongst those students. So distribution of the condom is the right way to go. Finally, I will discuss that the distribution of condoms will increase sex education. Numerous national health organizations have adopted policies in support of school condom availability as a component of sex education. Based on a Philadelphia study, the percent of students using condoms due to availability increased from 52 to 58%. In sex education, not only will abstinence be enforced and encouraged and be taught, it covers contraceptives and disease prevention methods. So therefore, in high school, we are recommended, it's actually mandatory for us to take health courses, in addition to one of those classes to be sex ed. So why not have the distribution of condoms be distributed in all public high schools when both classes and the distribution covers the same thing? It encourages safe sex. It does not promote sexual activity. In conclusion, I previously discussed that the distribution of condoms is not promoting sexual activity. It prevents future pregnancies, the spread of STDs, and increased the knowledge of sex education amongst adolescents. Furthermore, the distribution of condoms is the right way to go, because who wants to see their child as a parent at a young age and even contracting an STD? Thank you for listening, and I hope you're persuaded.